Hey everybody, just me. We're at the Walk Skate Church in Franklin, North Carolina. It's pretty cool. It sits right across the street from one of our favorite places to eat and have a beverage called Lazy Hiker Brewing. It's pretty awesome. So I just want to talk today a little bit on my own. I'm going to be starting a new video series that's just me, pretty much. This is July 31st, 2024. In case this is 50 years from now and you're like, I wonder what this idiot was talking about on that day. Now you know the day. It's my last day of freedom before I start my new job. A few months ago, I found myself unexpectedly out of work, and I don't want to say much about that right now, maybe at a later date, I don't know. But even though I had a feeling that was going to be the case, it was still pretty serious, gut punch. But that's just how it is. So now it's a few months later, and tomorrow I start my new job. I'm really excited to teach middle school, believe it or not. I'm going to be teaching some performing arts classes and some English classes. It's an arts and humanities position. So I'm going to be teaching some writing and some literature type things, and I'm super excited. It's a new adventure, and it's a little bit daunting, but thus far I feel like I've had so much support from so many people, other staff members, administration, and my wife. Obviously, we're at the same place. The boys are at the same place as well, so it's going to be really nice. I'm really excited about it. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to start a new series about how this year goes. It's an interim position, so it's very possible that a year from now I won't be going back, but as of today, I hope that I am. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's 6th grade, mostly, at least, and I know some of the students, so better for me, probably worse for them. But I think it's gonna be a good time. I've been writing for a long time, and I've been reading for as long as I can remember. I mean, I used to look forward to rainy days, just because I knew I could curl up on the couch or in my favorite chair at my parents' house, which doesn't exist anymore, and just read for hours and hours. And I absolutely loved it, just getting lost in the pages of some story. And that was always counterbalanced by my desire to be outside playing soccer or wiffle ball or whatever, football with my friends in I guess it was a neighborhood, sort of, pretty rural, but we still had kind of our own. We had a group of friends. We had enough kids to play, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. But anyway, really excited about this new adventure, and just wanted to give you a little kind of promo intro into what I've got going on, hopefully soon. And a very large truck just drove by, so hopefully you heard that. And if not, I just want to do a quick little intro video, kind of telling you what this is going to be all about, this series. I don't have a name for it yet. I'll try and come up with something clever. Bye. Hey, so I'm in I guess just started kind of the second week of lots going on. New gig, new teacher, lots of responsibilities, lots of deadlines, just lots to do. I have multiple classrooms, which is a blessing. I have lots of freedom, which is a blessing. I have a lot of support, which is a blessing. I'm running out of time. I suspect all new teachers feel this way. I've been assured by a number of folks here, whether they were new last year, or in the past few years, or were new a long time ago, that there's just a lot going on, and it all works out. So I just keep telling myself that. I think I completed a major part just a few minutes ago of one of the things I need to get done by the end of the week. Today's a Tuesday, by the way, and so my life is controlled by lots of other people and lots of meetings and lots of thises and that's, and trying to stay afloat has definitely been a struggle. It's funny because
with the higher ed background, I've done a lot of this stuff before, but in any teacher moving from place to place, whether it's no matter what level, it all kind of starts the same. And so I was just reflecting on that. Another blessing, I get to control the temperature in my classroom. The AC just kicked on, thank goodness. But I do recall the easy years of being in previous jobs where you're just copying and pasting or just changing dates on syllabus and outlines and things like that. So I look forward to hopefully having that opportunity next year. But anyway, just wanted to touch base because I think it's been a couple weeks, and this is the first time I've done anything since I actually started my job. Students start next Wednesday. And that's what I'm looking forward to. That's going to be the best. I don't know when I started becoming a teacher, or I don't know when I was first a teacher, but I had lots of opportunities when I was younger. Even in high school, had some unique opportunities that some of my teachers allowed me to take advantage of, and wasn't going to be a teacher. I was going to be lots of other things, lots of other things. But I'm not sure I can come up with a better job. Okay, doctor, right? But I'm very, very excited. And while I don't want the clock to keep moving on all these deadlines I have this week, I do want the clock to speed up to get me to the first day of having students. I'm just so excited about that. So anyway, I guess that's it. That's it for now. Just want to do a little quick check-in. I'm fine. I'm fine. Lots of stress, but an equal or higher level of support from my wife and my family and my colleagues. So I'll be fine. Just thinking about the students. That's what does it for me.
All right, so today's the first Monday of school. Today is the first day I actually meet with my classes, other than my homeroom class. We call it something different, but we just call it homeroom. And we also enjoy the camera work on our bumpy dirt road. Hopefully you can hear me above the roar of my engine. And today we also kick off the musical that the entire middle school is going to be involved with. So it's going to be an interesting day. So I get to meet with all of my classes, which normally doesn't happen on a regular school day. I wouldn't see them all, but I'll see them all for about 20 minutes today. I think I've met a majority of the kids at school, and I'm really, really working hard to remember their names, because it's just a lot of kids, and because I haven't had them in my actual classrooms, for other than my homeroom kids. It's hard to keep track of them, and it's hard to interact with all of them too, really. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see them all finally in their respective element, at least their element with me, whether it's in an English course, listen to me, I'm still like higher ed brain, English class, or a performing arts class. The performing arts class has really come together, which is cool. It took a lot of brainstorming, multiple meetings, and kind of trying to distill it down to what is really feasible, because it's there's some flexibility to it, and we're trying to expand the arts stuff to encompass a lot more than what is traditionally considered arts, and kind of get some kids pushed into, not pushed into, but just to give them more opportunities to be involved with creative arts. Storytelling arts is kind of what it all comes down to for me. That just dawned on me a couple weeks ago. Like, so much of what we do in the arts is just storytelling. and I say just storytelling because it sounds so simple, but in fact it's not. If you put on a play or a musical, you're telling a story. If you write a song or a poem, you're telling a story. And that's kind of the thing. But there's a lot that goes into it, right? If you think about a theater production, whether it's musical or just a play, a straight play, then there's a lot of other people that are involved that are part of that storytelling process. They just don't necessarily step on stage. And so that's one of the biggest things we're trying to get more kids, hopefully opportunities to become interested, because they may not realize that it even exists. So that's where we are. It takes me about 20 minutes to get to work. I won't talk for 20 minutes in my car. Well, I'll talk for 20 minutes in my car, but I won't give you a 20-minute video of me talking in my car because, I mean, come on. 20 seconds is probably enough for most of you. But I'm really excited. I'm still like chomping at the bit to finally have the kids like in their classes. Because, hey, nice smooth road now, right? I just can't see, it's so foggy, but that doesn't help. Fog is like the name of the game here in the mountains. A lot of fall mornings. It's not quite fall yet though, but so what was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, getting the kids, like, fine, just having their classes, and kind of, because there have been so many questions. You know, we had Meet the Teacher night a while back. Well, a while back, it was like last week. It seems so long ago. Oh yeah, it was a week ago. It was last Monday. Today's Monday. And so lots of questions from parents, lots of questions from kids, you know, emails from parents and kids, and, you know, passing in the hallway. We had a fun day on Friday at the lake on campus. It was sort of like a field day to kick off the school year, but it was the third day of like trying to get to know the kids, let the kids get to know each other, and transition back into school mode, which is kind of fun. And today adds to that too. It kind of helps with that. So now we're going to be in classes this morning, and then in the afternoon we won't do something different. And then tomorrow actually starts the, you know, hour-long or so classes every day. So it's been interesting. The spring, so the fall semester in performing arts is going to be, like I said, a full-on production, full-on musical production. Like all the kids will be involved in some way, whether they're like visual artists and they want to design backdrops, or if they want to, you know, build sets because they're like really handy, things like that, and like to mess around with tools and supervise, of course. You know, if they want to be on stage, our main cast was set on Friday. Well, over the weekend they found out. So that was fun. We had auditions on Friday evening, and it's a bunch of talented kids, which is really cool. Like, and they all want to be there. Holy sun and fog and streaky windshield. But anyway, the spring, I'm trying to kind of narrow down this concept that for now I'm calling mosaics, making our statement artistically in collaborative spaces. And this year's concept of this overall theme would be that every human being as an individual is a mosaic made up of all the people that have, you know, influenced them in one way or another. And I'd like to make that like a one-night performance late spring semester, so that some kids could be on stage, you know, have another opportunity to be on stage, and we'd need, you know, another set, so kids that like doing sets or running sound, things like that, would be I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't have permission to do any of that yet, but and then have all the schools, art departments, art classes participate if they want to, and make it just this big thing, playing into all of us are also the people that make up our school. So, you know, anyway, conceptual, abstract, I suppose, sort of, but in the end, it's just all about being creative and offering more, hopefully, ways for kids to get involved in the arts. Day one, kids are here. My colleagues are rolling in as well.
I'm super excited. This is what I've been waiting for. Kids are already arriving. I was allowed to go to the other school, the elementary school with the boys, and Mary Lauren to kind of see them off on their first day, which is nice. But normally, I'll be here probably about 20 minutes ago. But anyway, year 1 of teaching middle school, day 1, I'll let you know.
Slight change of venue today for this last installment of this video. It is Sunday. It is Mary Lauren's birthday. Happy birthday, Mary Lauren. We love you. I love you. Happy 24th, 25th birthday. But anyway, yeah, really just wanted to give an update on just this past week. Tuesday, finally had real classes at work, teaching real classes, which was our 5th day of school, but they kind of ease everybody in. They do a lot of fun things the first 3 days, which is really cool. We had our musical kickoff, our all middle school musical kickoff on, it's so long ago. I think it was Monday, but it's been a busy week. A lot of the kind of reservations and things I was nervous about, not really an issue. I mean, there's plenty of stress. I mean, being a new teacher, I think anywhere, being at a new job, anywhere, things like that are going to happen. You're going to be concerned about things, but personally, for me in this case, it was awesome. 6th graders are hilarious. They are very enthusiastic about sometimes far too many things that aren't relevant in the moment, but that's okay. That's just going to be the way it goes. I teach classes for about an hour. Each of my classes is about an hour long, and it goes by pretty quickly for the most part. I'm hoping it stays that way. It probably won't always, but we're moving through some things and having good discussion. I was thinking, I think it was after I saw all of my classes for the first time, because not every class meets every day. It's basically a 2-day schedule, sort of, but not exactly. But anyway, they see me every 2 days, basically. And I don't think that when I was in 6th grade, I could have contributed to a discussion like most of these kids do. It's really cool. And just to get an insight as to what they're thinking about and how their mind works about different things and things they notice in the first book, at least for English class that we're going through, is really cool, because they're noticing things that I looked directly at and didn't pick up on myself. So it's really fun, and I don't know if I'd go so far as to say enlightening, but there's definitely some cool things happening with these kids. So it's a good time. Man, what else about this week? I don't know. It was just, overall, just a lot of fun. So it was pretty cool. I feel like there was one thing I definitely wanted to touch on. I don't remember what it was, but I guess if I don't remember, it probably doesn't matter. So it's Labor Day weekend. So while we're not going to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show, we did decide that for Mama Peach's birthday, we'd go to Margaritaville Resort in Gatlinburg, because we still have church this morning and we have off tomorrow, which is nice. But we couldn't go far, we knew, because we have to be back for school/work on Tuesday. So we're going to do that, have a good time, just a little, not quite a staycation, but not a very long vacation, and we're not going far. But nice thing is it's mostly back roads that I'm hoping don't get backed up this weekend. But my guess is most people won't be traveling today. So hopefully that's the case. We'll see. But anyway, had a great week at work. It wasn't without, frustrations and things, of course. And we're headed out to, again, not San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. Man, that man is missed. But we are going to do some stuff while we're at Margaritaville. It's actually really rainy today, and I think it's supposed to be that way in Gatlinburg as well. But tomorrow's supposed to be really nice, so we'll just have to see. But we're going to make the most of it regardless, because why not? Why not? The boys are doing well, getting good reports from them at school, from school, and at school. And, you know, everything's off and running, jumping right into long days, short nights, but, you know, a lot of fun, at least at school/work. And I'm guessing that's it. See ya.